Hey, welcome everybody. Welcome back to the WrestleTuber. Thank you for joining me here today. Please comment, rate, and share. If this is your first time, welcome. Please subscribe to this channel, help this channel grow, and give me ideas, give me presentations. Let me know what I could do to improve this channel to better entertain you while I can. So, WWE had their big pay-per-view before WrestleMania, the Elimination Chamber this last Sunday, and please check out my video prior to this video where I gave predictions for the Elimination Chamber. I wasn't that off. So I'll give you the Elimination Chamber review and also a little bit of a Raw review, which happened a couple days ago. So, Elimination Chamber. First, we had on the YouTube pre-show Team Rhodes Scholars versus Team What the Funk. Now, Team Rhodes Scholars with Cody Rhodes and Damien Sandow went against excuse me, the Funkasaurus and Tenzai. This wasn't an eventful match at all. It was not much comedy spot, I guess, to get the crowd warmed up, and it was the Team What the Funk defeating Team Rhodes Scholars. On to the pay-per-view, we had excuse me, Antonio Cesaro defeat The Miz via disqualification to retain his Intercontinental Championship. Now I see this feud going on until WrestleMania. Let's see what happens. They had an altercation on Raw, and it looks like they are going to continue with this feud. So, match number one, Antonio de Cesaro defeats the Miz. Next match, we had the Elimination Chamber match. The Elimination Chamber was quite an entertaining match, very different from the rest of the card, very unique, and it was a great show. It established Mark Henry as a monster. I was expecting Mark Henry to win. Instead, we had Jack Swagger. Jack Swagger has a new manager called Zeb Coulter, which is a parody of Ann Coulter and the political viewpoint of illegal immigration that is happening in the U.S. And now WWE is now taking advantage of all this hype and trying to get any publicity they can. And it looks like they're gonna feud with Antonio. They're going to feud with Alberto Del Rio, and so this could be a controversial storyline, versus U.S. versus Mexico. And they came into the country illegally. Show me your papers, blah blah blah, and so on and so on. So Jack Swagger won the Elimination Chamber, quite impressive. He looks like to be getting a strong push. Last year, 2011 and 2012, most of the year, he was jobbing out to anybody and everybody. He was off camera, now he's back. And then we had Caitlyn against Tamina Snuka. I was expecting Tamina Snuka to defeat Caitlyn, but lo and behold, Caitlyn defeated Tamina Snuka in an obligatory women's match or divas match for the WWE. Now, Alberto Del Rio had the world title match against the Big Show, and of course, Alberto Del Rio came out victorious. And as we already mentioned, they're now feuding with Zeb Coulter and Jack Swagger. Zeb Coulter was also one who originally managed Bradshaw, JBL, or John Bradshaw Layfield, or Justin Hawk Bradshaw, and various other individuals back in the mid 90s in the WWE, and he's back. Next, we had the tag team match, a six-man tag with CM Punk, no, excuse me, with The Shield versus John Cena, Sheamus, and the one and only Ryback. Great match. This was a powerful match for the Shield, but coming out as breakaway stars, especially Roman Reigns. Looks like they're pushing Roman Reigns, who doesn't talk much, but he's the muscle in the group. The Shield is very promising and a lot of fun to watch. We don't know what they're going to do. And of all things, they defeated Ryback. Ryback was defeated clean, no outside interference or anything like that. So it turned out to be a great treat to see Ryback get defeated. Also, the Shield on Monday night were on another three-way match and were victorious as well. They had a good 15-minute outing or so on Raw. It was excellent, great match. I would recommend everybody to check that out. And finally, The Rock versus CM Punk. This was a pretty decent match. It showed The Rock's age, and he hasn't wrestled for a while. But The Rock retains the championship against CM Punk. And of course, it appears that CM Punk is out of the title picture, or so we thought. But when we had Raw tune in, Rock's big celebration with the marching band, Rock was expecting to, call out one man. We don't know who that one man is, but instead came out John Cena. And then when John Cena came, we had CM Punk attack him from behind, and CM Punk stated, "I want that match, that belt." Of course, big news from Monday Night Raw is that WWE brought out or debuted a new championship belt with Brahma Bulls on the side, which looks like they can be taken off. So whoever's the next champ, let's say John Cena, can put his signature on there temporarily until we have a new champ. So that's what happened this past week. It looks like there might be a three-way, especially if The Undertaker is not able to perform on WrestleMania 29. So it looks like John Cena versus CM Punk versus The Rock, but we don't know that yet. The WrestleMania card is shaping up. We still have 6 weeks to go, 6.5 weeks to go. Let me know what you all think. Please comment, rate, and share. Subscribe. Thank you.